Hello. Welcome back to G Nerds Videos and Movies Reviews. I'm telling you right now, tonight we have a Spike Lee BlacKKKlansman. I know, right? So I went to go see it today. You know, I didn't really watch. I watched the preview once, a trailer once, and I guarantee you, I stopped probably like halfway because I really do like Spike Lee movies. And for this one was really no different. If you're looking for one of those type of movies that you are looking to escape life, then this will not be the movie for you. I'm letting you know that right now. But if you are looking to have a conversational piece or a message put across your face throughout the whole entire movie, then this is the movie for you. And Spike Lee is very known for doing that, and his ingenious ways of adding a little bit of old with a little bit of new. And at the same exact time, I am talking about from what happened in the past and what's going on presently, and, you know, techniques that he used back in the 70s, or not in the 70s, back in the 90s, and even to now, things, you know, that just like, whoa, that really made you guess. But tonight we're going over BlacKKKlansman. The director, as I just mentioned, his name is Spike Lee, and Adam Driver's in it. John David Washington, Lauren Harrier, Corey Watson, and Topher Grace. That's a lot of hard names I can't say. Who I have not seen since like that 70s show. Not that I've really been looking out for him, but I actually kind of forgot about him for a little bit. But I was so happy to see him back. And you know what? The general overview of this movie in BlacKKKlansman is that you have John Washington, who plays Ron Stallworth, and who is a black cop, or gets to be put a black cop in Colorado, and he gets put on an investigation team. He wants to be somebody. He wants to force his way into this community of cops that is predominantly white, and he wants to make a name for himself. And yes, you know, challenges do come up as with anything in life, you know, and he does get he does get to have the ability to investigate and all this other good stuff. And then he joins up with Adam Driver, who plays Flip Zimmerman, aka Flip, right? So when he plays Flip, they team up and they infiltrate the KKK. So, you know, Ron, he can't, since he's black, he can't go to the KKK. So who does it? Flip does, right? So they're a team. And, you know, this movie is one of those type of movies as a warning, just to let you know that it is a triggering play. So if you are looking to go to this movie and, you know, escape reality, escape your life a little bit, this will not be that movie. But if you're willing to give the movie a chance, if you're willing to give Spike Lee and everyone who committed to this movie, I would say go watch it, because, you know, in all honesty, it was a really good movie. Yes, it's triggering. Yes, there's a lot of language in there that it is fought over today still. But you know what? It is something that needs to be talked about. It is a conversational piece of whether from the KKK side to the Black Panther side, you know, from the 1970s. And it you know, at the end they tied into the present and stuff like that. And, you know, it is a really good movie to move on with, and you know, to really watch and to make you feel something, because this movie, it makes you feel things. Even if you don't want to feel anything, you can't deny what you're watching. You can't deny what is happening. And in this movie, I will tell you right now, there is not going to be any spoilers. There is not going to be any non-spoilers in this video today, because I wouldn't spoil it even if, you know, it was a year later that I saw this movie. But to be honest, it was a really, really good movie. And if I do make another spoiler movie, I'll make a part 2, and then I'll put this video down at the bottom so you guys can watch that first and then come watch this if you haven't seen it yet. But in this film, I love the cinematics that he used, the camera angles, the way he used dollying. And if you don't know what dollying is, dollying in film is when you put a camera or actors on, like, it's something similar to a skateboard or a plank, and then you move them. That's on wheels. No, you won't be able to hear it. It's normally really soft, or either it's on a track, and it sounds exactly what it, it is exactly what it sounds like. You lay down tracks and you put a platform on it, and you slide it up on the track, and it won't move. And it'll turn any way you want. It's easy to get really cool and easy shots without having to work that hard. You just have to make sure everything's in focus. I did love a lot of the, different style art techniques in this film that made it personal, that made you look at people in a certain way, thinking they are people and not by color, and then at the same time accepting them for color, for who they are at the same time, and realizing that everybody comes in different beliefs, and you can't just pick out people that are racist or non-racist in this film. It is quite interesting and to watch this film, and I would say really do give this movie a shot. I feel that this movie should I hope this movie does really well. I know today when I watched it, from what I looked up, this movie only made like $3.6 million compared to what is this movie that just came out? The Shark movie that just came out, The Meg, that made like 13 million. I'm hoping, I'm hoping BlacKKlansman does reach #1 eventually. I'm hoping it does, because you know what, it really is a good movie. So I would advise you to get out there, go watch this movie. It does leave a message to you. You will end up with the message, and at the very ending, it does bring it back. It says, hey, you're here. Well, we're going to talk about it right here, right now. At the very end, it shoves it in your face. Not in a bad way, but it says it is a conversational piece that you are going to get that really talks about what is happening in the past from the 1970s, and guess what? In 2017, and it's, believe it or not, it's a still insane conversation, and it there was a lot that went on in this movie. It was a lot. Sorry for the camera hit. There was a lot of good acting in this movie. I'm pretty sure it took a lot to portray some of these characters to get into it. But the idea, the innovation, the storyline, the way it was set up, it made sense. Everything made sense as it went along. So I would advise you to get out there. And just remember, always be positive, stay positive, and always, always smile. Peace. If you did like this video, and I mean if you really like this video in a more conversational type of, video, comment down below, let me know, subscribe, and make sure you hit that little bell to make sure you get the notification whenever I post a video, every week or every other week, I hope. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.